Hi, this is going to be the Green Books Chapter 1.2 notes. Your first section, your I can statement for today is that I can use repeated factors in real life situations. So you're going to be able to use repeated factors, and we're going to learn what factors are in different situations that we see every single day. So we first have 4 new vocabulary terms. The first vocabulary term says the blank is a product of repeated factors. The blank is the power. The power is a product of repeated factors. Your second vocab term is the blank of a power is the repeated factor, and that is the base. The base of a power is the repeated factor. Okay. The blank of a power indicates the number of times the base, this should say base, forgot the E, is used as a factor. This is the exponent. The exponent of a power indicates the number of times the base is used as a factor. Your last vocabulary term is the blank is the square of a whole number. The perfect square is the square of a whole number. So the perfect square is taking a number and it's squaring itself. In your notes and equations section, you'll see 3 things. 3 with a 2, that is 3 squared, or we might say 3 to the second. So 3 to the second power. This is really referring to 3 times 3. Remember, it is not 3 times 2. You're not multiplying 3 times 2. It is 3 times 3. The next one you'll see is 3 cubed, or we say 3 to the third. This is 3 times 3 times 3. So remember that the 3 is the base, the 2 is the exponent or the power. This is 3 to the fourth, which is saying it's really 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 4 different times. Okay, make sure you take those notes down. All right, we're off to a good start. Here we go. This is the examples. The examples. First example. It says write each product as a power. So how many 2's do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the power is 4. The base is the number that's being multiplied. So it's 2 to the 4th. Okay, remember the 4th is how many there are. Number 2, our base is the number being multiplied, which is 4. And how many times is it being multiplied? 1, 2. So it should say 4 to the second. Again, make sure you have all these notes down. Example 2. A square picture frame has a length of 15 inches. What is the area of the glass that I would need to buy to fit in the picture frame? It's a story problem. So remember, we're going to look at 4 key words. Our first key word is that we have 15 inches. That's a dimension. We need to know that. We also know that it's the length, but we want to find the area. These are all important parts. So since it's a story problem, I'm going to go ahead and draw us a picture. It's a square frame, so because it's square, we know that every side is the same. And then we're going to label it. Now, who remembers how to find the area? If you remember from previous years, area always equals length times the width. Our length is 15. Our width is 15. So we need to multiply these together. By doing this, we're actually using a power of 15 squared. 15 times 15 is 15 squared. You can go ahead and put that in your calculator. Take a minute and do that. You may also pause this video if you need more time. But 15 squared is equal to 225. Now what does that mean? We wanted to find the area of the glass. So the area would equal 225 inches squared. Don't forget that squared. Okay, so quick review. We have different bases. Our base is the number that's being multiplied multiple times, and the power, or the exponent, tells you how many times that number is multiplied. So if it's 10 to the 5th, it's just an example, we would have 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, it is not 10 times 5. That's not how we do it. So make sure you remember not to do it that way, but it is equal this way. Okay, so on your paper, I should see 4 to the 6th power. I would like you to do that. This is how I'm going to check to make sure you watch the entire video. So make sure you wrote 4 to the 6th power. Good job. Please raise your hand if you have any questions.